Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aries. Hope you guys are well. Thanks for dropping in. So I'm going to apologize now right off the get-go for this hollow sound. Okay, I can't help it. The room is empty. I am moving tomorrow morning. So just me, my chair, and my table, and my little laptop here. All right, so bear with me. I'll try to... Ooh, you got something new beginning. Beautiful. The sun is shining. Something new, Aries. Yeah, these messages want to come out. Yeah, some of you might be a little afraid to step out of your comfort zone. There's some kind of change. So this could be somebody coming back around with a whole new energy, but I feel like it's just a fear of change, okay? Something new. Might not be too comfortable or just a little unsure. It's about stepping out of the garden gate. Little fear of the unknown. It's all good because that's an energy of feeling on top of the world. I feel this is going to be just fine. You got something new here. So Aries. Could be a new person who's afraid to, step out of their comfort zone. Quite possibly. But it's new. It's generally high vibrational, very positive. So Aries, what does Aries need to know about this overall energy surrounding them in their love life? Single Aries, what do they need to know about this overall energy surrounding them in their love life? Oops, there we go. Yeah, so I do feel like there you go. Oh boy. You got somebody here, kind of contemplating, communicating, moving slow, kind of thinking about the details, about starting something new, yeah. So I'm going to tell you, if you get a person who reaches out and they kind of don't have a lot to say, it's like, what are you, what are you doing? Oh, hey, it's a nice day today, that kind of thing. And you don't really know. It may make you feel a little uncomfortable, okay? So, but it's a person who does want to start something. They're hoping something is going to be successful, okay? So, yeah, but I do feel there's someone who's, a little afraid that it won't be successful, okay? Has to do with change, yeah. Somebody here who needs to find the strength, the confidence to start something. I see a little Leo energy, so somebody reaching out here. Yeah, you got someone who's, it's energy of someone having to face some fears here. They're kind of stressed, a little worried. Okay, about starting something new. This is a person, it's unfounded fear because I see the sun. So it's all unfounded. Okay, so if someone reaches out to you that way, you might go, oh, yeah, I don't know. Right? This person's not very confident. I don't feel very confident about this. But yeah, there's the birth of something new. So look at that. Yeah, it has to do with reciprocity. So I see an Empress. This is the birth of something new. So it's an energy of getting something you want. So I feel it's the Empress. The Empress isn't going to indulge somebody. It's somebody who breadcrumbs. They drop a little hint, they say something, but you're not too sure, okay, about this. I feel like you're not so sure. There's something you might not be comfortable, but I actually feel it's because the way they communicate. They feel you're not going to reciprocate. So it's an energy where both people may not get what they want. So it's wishful thinking. It's being cautious. Okay, someone's being overly cautious because they kind of feel like, you're not going to be interested. You won't feel the same. It's all unfounded fear. Someone afraid to share emotional energy because this is a very practical, everyday kind of communication. Like I say, it's a sunny day. What are you doing? They're hoping you're going to indulge them and carry on the conversation. The Empress isn't doing that because it likely will make you feel a little uncomfortable. But the Empress sometimes knows. We'll see. Aries, yeah. So I do see something ending. So I do see something finished. Now this could happen during Scorpio season or at the end of Scorpio season. Yeah, so it's an energy of waiting. So it's an energy of the Empress no longer waiting. If you've been waiting for someone to reach out to reciprocate, you're likely kind of looking at this about not indulging if they do reach out. You're not sure because I do think it's an energy where the ship has sailed too little too late. You might be thinking of ending something or someone is lacking confidence, feeling like it's not going to get going. But I'm going to tell you, the death is sometimes just the end of a situation. It has to do with the end of waiting. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, okay? It's an energy of waiting for the abundance. See, someone's waiting for you, I feel, okay, to reach out. But they're kind of contemplating this. I got to tell you, the Empress doesn't sit around and wait. The Empress doesn't wait. Okay. And if you have waited a little because you're busy with other things, it's like whatever, while you're waiting, kind of energy, yeah. But I think it's this person kind of waiting for you. But it's like I say, it's going to be too little too late if they reach out this way. So, Aries. It's interesting. I've seen this in another read, kind of, yeah. So it's energy of the truth, wanting the truth, nothing but the truth. It has to do with change. So some of you, it's an energy of kind of just moving on here. I feel like as though it's an energy of you seeing the truth in a situation. This is someone who's not going to reciprocate. I definitely going to tell someone, you may have actually moved on. It may be over. Could be somebody giving advice to you or another person. But I feel it's an energy of the truth, seeing the truth. It's an energy of moving on. You're not going to wait for someone who breadcrumbs, that's for sure. And I do feel if it's someone who's kept you waiting for a long time, you're not too sure if how you feel. Your feelings may have changed. Or you're just going to tell this person you moved on, or you might tell them to move on. It's too late now. It could go in a lot of different ways here. So, but yeah, I feel like it's that, it's that typical energy of someone who lacks the confidence, okay, to express themselves, to start something and doing it properly, okay. This person's likely going to regret it, and that's what they're likely thinking, they got a little fear, a little unfounded fear. Oh, if they don't hurry up and reach out, it's the waiting. If I don't reach out to this person, they're going to start something new. So it's more like unfounded fear, okay. I think it's the person. But, definitely an Empress doesn't sit around and wait. They always keep their options open, looking elsewhere. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what this Page of Pentacles is here. Who is this person? Yeah, it's someone coming in as a page. The Empress wants a king. So, yeah. So it could be a Taurus energy, or just this is how someone conducts themselves. It's about not being on the same page. So this is the way someone's behaving. Now, it could be just a habit, a habit they form, the way they do. It's an energy of this person lacking confidence, okay, and having faith in themselves, okay. Yeah, and it's hard to get on the same page. See, there needs to be reciprocity. The Empress, like the Queen of Cups or anybody, reciprocate. What is it you want? They're dropping hints. They want you to, they're going to say something and they want you to indulge. They want you to kind of, tell them, hey, let's get together, let's do something. But yeah, I got to tell you, this person does need to find that confidence. So I definitely see a little Leo energy, but I also see a Taurus energy. Now, it could be just energy. We'll see. Yeah, see, it's an energy of confidence and strength. It's about two people being on the same page, seeing eye to eye. And I feel there's someone who has unfounded fears. There's a connection. Now, this could be a friendship. Someone's dropping hints. So they want to know if you feel the same as they do. They don't know. I can see that. It's unfounded, okay? It's stress and worry all about nothing here. Tell me about this. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone laying in bed, sleeping, and this is how they think. They wake up in the morning and they're stressed. They go to sleep stressed. They're in their head too much. Unfounded fear. So it's a need to release this. See, things are becoming clear. It's about just starting it. So I do see a strong connection. There's some kind of strong connection here. But someone lacks the faith and the confidence. See, there it is. They lack the faith and confidence, I feel, in themselves. But how do you feel confident about somebody when they come in that way? You see, that's what I feel. It's that back and forth energy. There it is. See, it's an energy of someone tempering their passions, tempering their emotions here. So they're really hoping this is going to be successful. They're kind of hoping, but, it's an energy of someone who needs to temper that, tame that beast within themselves. Now, that habit of not communicating clearly. They want to start something. They need to just let go of that fear and just do it. It could be a fear of expressing themselves, exposing themselves, and I feel like it's just too much thinking, and it has to do with this person just releasing that energy. It's about pulling back, looking at things different. This could be someone who's different than your usual type, or you're just different. They're not sure what to really say because they're seeing an Empress here. Tell me about the Sun. Yeah, so it's about investing, see? It's about opening up, investing emotionally. Two people drinking from each other's cup, finding the strength and confidence. There's some kind of connection, but somebody is more confident and somebody isn't, okay? And it has to do with someone with themselves. They need to tame the beast, tame that beast, tame that habit, whatever it is, and they need to invest. So it's about being patient. The Empress is patient, definitely, kind of patiently waiting for this person to kind of clear their head, to let go of the fear. Okay, so it's an energy of a little bit of change here. So look at that. So it's an energy of, growth. It's just letting things evolve, letting it happen naturally. Someone's not so sure. I feel it's an energy of someone who's kept someone waiting, and they feel like, it's time to move on. The Empress will move on eventually. The Empress just sort of does what the Empress does, yeah. So I do see the Empress focusing on house, home, their financial foundation, creative pursuits. So someone who's cautious, someone who wants it's about building a foundation. It's about getting things off on the right foot. It's somebody who's trying to tempt somebody by saying just the right thing, hoping it'll be successful, and the Empress will indulge. Well, the Empress doesn't. Sometimes the Empress will if they feel generous, but it all depends on the situation, the person. So what is this Nine of Cups? This is to do with wish fulfillment. This person's hoping that you'll reciprocate or you feel the same. So I feel like it's really not a huge deal for most of you. It's just a person going through those emotions, wanting to start something. And they know if they wait too long, you could move on and start something new. You may have somebody coming forward. You might even have choices. Okay, so that's the energy. So, yeah. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. Clarity, please, on this Nine of Cups. Yeah. So it's an energy of a choice, choosing a path, how to approach a situation. It's something to do with a needed conversation. So it's an energy of someone choosing a path. The Empress is kind of just sitting here. The Empress chooses their own path. So it's all how this person approaches, the way they reciprocate, how they communicate. But I feel as though it's someone who's afraid to step out of their comfort zone, to express themselves. They're a little bit concerned the other person won't reciprocate. So that's why they communicate. So they don't really reveal a whole lot. It's just wishful thinking. Yeah. It's too much thinking is what it is. So let's see with this reciprocity. Yeah, so it's an energy of something ending painfully. See, this person's kind of feeling stressed and worried that it'll just end. They won't get what they want. So I do feel it is an energy of stepping out of the comfort zone. The Empress definitely wants to feel comfortable. Okay, the Empress is not putting themselves out there for somebody who gives that impression that they don't have faith in themselves, never mind the connection. But it's a soulmate connection. I mean, this could be a friendship, okay? Could be definitely a friendship. Someone may have ended something and moved on, and somebody else is worried the other person's going to start something new. And that's what it kind of looks like here. Yeah, the Empress is always birthing something new. So I do see new house, new home, new relationship, but it's also a financial foundation. There's a reason to celebrate here. So yeah, I feel like the Empress is kind of doing their own thing. Yeah, see, slow and steady wins the race. This is someone who's planning for success. So they're a little concerned the other person isn't going to. It's about indulging. Somebody wants to be indulged. And the Empress is like, indulge me. Don't drop hints. Tell me what it is you want. Okay? Clarity. The Empress wants truth. Nothing but the truth. Clear communication. You see? So, yeah. We'll see. Someone's moving slow, taking their time, afraid to step out of their comfort zone. Yeah, see, there it is. This is that person. They are kind of moving a little faster. They're looking at this. They want it to be successful. So it's an energy of being sincere. So it's about, starting off not very sincere. Things not starting off on the right foot. So, yeah, I think this person's somebody who, it could be a person who, it's almost like your paths have crossed. So it's about this path. Now, could be an energy where you walk past this person. You may have started something, had a conversation. The next time you see this person, because I see this coming around, cross-passing again, they act like they're not interested. They're detached. They have that faraway look. They kind of look around like they don't even know you kind of energy, you see. This is what I'm seeing. So there's that energy of that detachment. But they're looking at this. This person's looking at it. So it could end painfully. This could hurt, you see. And it could be an energy too where someone's done this and the Empress feels kind of stabbed in the back, like, but I feel this person's worried it's going to end painfully. But what it is a painful period in someone's life is over. And I feel like someone is looking at this. They're looking at this. And it has to do with tempering their emotions, their passions, taming the beast, that habit. It's about a change of habit, the way they conduct themselves, you see. So this is somebody who's formed some kind of habit of starting things that way. It's not working for the Empress. So let's see what this death is. What is the death? There it is. Yeah, so the death. Something has ended. So it's a painful period in someone's life. It's over. So it could be somebody waiting for someone to end something. They find out it has. And they want to approach, okay? But they're not so sure if there's reciprocity. Now, I don't know. I don't see a reconciliation. I see more like two people's paths that cross, two people being a little careful what they wish for. It's in the heart. But someone didn't get something they wanted because they acted like this. So now they want to, they're finding out maybe this Empress is ready to start something new. They've released somebody and let them go, someone who wasn't right for them. Could be a Leo. Could be anyone. I see a Taurus. It's just that energy. Maybe even a Scorpio. So, yeah, it's an energy of something ending. Painful ending. Lack of reciprocity due to somebody not sharing their feelings, indulging somebody. They want to be indulged. Indulge me. Yeah. Nope. Not when you act like that. So I think you got a person looking at that. So it's, is it over? Is it too late? Someone's thinking it's too late. It may be for some of you. You may have moved on. You might tell this person, just move on. I've started something new. But it has to do with feeling on top of the world. This is somebody who wants to know the truth about change. Okay? About just letting things grow, just letting it be. So it could go either way here. I see two people. I see change. I see just letting things develop, letting it be, trying not to control it, letting it evolve, right? The world is evolution. It turns very slowly. It can be sudden, we know, right? But it's an energy of something evolving. And it's feeling on top of the world. It has to do with investing in new. See, you got this person. They've been waiting patiently. I feel it's the Empress waiting for this person. And the Empress is like, well, it looks like it's time to go off on another path. This person's not reaching out. They're not reciprocating. Sorry, I am not going to be the one to reach out. If they want you, they have to approach you. It's an energy of someone who's kind of, you approach them and they act like they're not interested. So I don't know if it's yourself as the Empress, if you are, okay, or it's this person. It looks to me like it's the other person, acting like they're not interested when they are. So it's ended. So it could be the end of a habit, the way someone conducts themselves. They may be looking at it. It's taming the beast, that habit, okay? So if you have a choice between two, you may censor something off. You may decide to move on. It could be that simple, but it could be this person. There's something that I feel that's being exposed. It's being illuminated. Yeah, see, it's an energy of manifesting, having all the tools and the information. Somebody knows. They have the information that somebody's ended something. It's over. Someone's cut someone out and they're moving on. So I think you have a person here who's kind of acting like they're not interested, but they are. And I do think it's because the Empress might be a little unapproachable with the Queen of Swords here. It's an energy of judgment, maybe I moved on. That's a little bit of fear that someone's actually moved on. But I think it's unfounded. So there we go. So the Empress is very wise, trusting their intuition. The Empress knows. The Empress knows. It's an energy of change. Okay, so it's about somebody changing habits. If somebody comes back around, they haven't changed, yes, they're going to be cut out. So it's the Empress is manifesting. The Empress has all the tools, the information. Very, very wise, the inner knowing. That's the Empress. Somebody's very intuitive here. But I also see this person. The Empress is about secrets, right? The Empress knows. Yeah. I think this person here, I'm going to tell you, I see Gemini, I see Virgo, I see Scorpio, I see a whole lot of things, but it's an energy of somebody who kind of manipulates a little. They act like they're not interested when they are because they want the other person to give. They want the other person to kind of, I don't know if it's desperate or whatever, but you're not getting that with an Empress. This is somebody who definitely has a reason to celebrate. Very independent, very creative. Someone building a foundation, ready to go down that path. It's an energy of commitment. I feel something didn't get off to the right foot. I feel somebody is moving on, but it has to do with I think it's the habit, the way someone conducts themselves needs to end. If it doesn't, it's going to be over, because I see it where the ship has sailed too little too late. But someone's gathering info. They're gathering up that info and they're manifesting. So it's an energy of the Empress already knowing someone is manipulating a little bit here. Could be another person involved too. There could be someone trying to manipulate a situation between two people, someone trying to drive a wedge between two people as well. So we shall see. But I really actually only see for most of you just two people. Tell me more about the Death card. What is ending? I want to see. Oh, yeah. So every ending has a new beginning. So I see a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Someone's ending something with someone. It's over. It could be a karmic situation. It was painful. And now someone's ready for love again. So this is someone emotionally mature and available, but also cautious. Now you got to watch when you see that, because this is the King of Cups. This is somebody who they start something, and then somebody comes towards them and reaches out, and they drop the other person like a hot potato because something better come along. So I feel like the Empress kind of knows. There's someone keeping a secret. The Empress knows. Yeah, I do see an energy of manifesting. The Empress has all the tools, the information, that wisdom, the inner knowing. So it's an energy of waiting. So I feel like we got two people waiting. But one thing I'll tell you, the Empress doesn't wait. Okay? The Empress does whatever the Empress wants. In this case, I feel the Empress is focused on their house, their home, their family, their financial foundation. Something really beautiful. The Empress is manifesting. Okay? Yeah, it's definitely an energy of change. If somebody comes back around, they haven't changed, there'll be no waiting. But I actually feel it's the Empress here. This is about someone showering the abundance. Someone's waiting for the Empress to reach out and shower the abundance. They want to be indulged. But then again, this is, like I say, it's a person who wants the Empress to indulge them. And then they drop that person like a hot potato. And it's just not going to happen. They're not going to get what they want. So they best be careful what they wish for. It will end painfully. Okay, I can see it. It's almost like this forward thinking. See, the Queen of Swords. Now, it could be someone giving someone advice, telling them not to wait. The ship has sailed, it's going to be too late, they better hurry up kind of energy. Okay, so it could be somebody giving advice. I do see a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone with Pisces in their chart. Now, there could be somebody here who, like I say, I almost feel like there's a person here who's trying to drive a wedge between two people, possibly. They're saying something, dropping hints, whatever it is. Okay, so watch that. I feel like it's separate from that main energy. So it's just another little energy. It's someone dropping hints, you see. They're not reciprocating, so it's ending painful. The Empress isn't going for it. Yeah. I feel like we have someone who's ended something, you know. I do. I feel like this King of Cups has ended something. Now, they could be a Scorpio. They could be a Pisces. Maybe it's the Queen of Swords ending something with a one person ready to manifest new, because the Empress has the tools, the information to manifest. But I see Gemini, Virgo energy here as well, which is interesting. But it's communication. Someone is waiting for a communication, waiting for someone to communicate. Okay. What is this Magician energy? Yeah, see, it's communication about a date. Somebody here is definitely exploring their feelings and emotions. Yeah, we got someone who's a little wishy-washy. So I actually feel there's definitely a few people here. Aries, if you got a couple people around you, if you are kind of pulling back, looking at someone, feeling something is off, the way someone conducts themselves, the way they're behaving, because they're dropping hints, they're not saying enough. You may decide to just release this person and let go. Okay? But I definitely feel this person has unfounded fears as well. They have their own little fears, their own thoughts. So it's someone different. It's an energy of two people who are very different yet very the same. So it's an energy of trying something different. It kind of looks like someone's going to try to reach out, hoping the other person is going to reciprocate. Okay? I feel like it's a little bit of a do-over energy. I don't think the Empress has gone anywhere. It's possible for some of you, the Empress is like, I've moved on, right? It's time for you to move on. I'm not waiting. I'm looking elsewhere. But it's really an energy of the Empress showering the abundance. Empress is waiting for someone to shower the abundance upon them. You see right there. Now, tell me what you want. Reciprocate. Tell me what it is you want, and I will shower the abundance upon you. So it's an energy of two people waiting. I think there's just two of you here, but for some of you, there's other people involved. And there's definitely an energy of someone on the fence about how to approach somebody. The Empress could be a little unapproachable. Like I say, I see that all the time, where the Empress raises that bar so high, someone lacks the confidence to reach out. Somebody who kind of acts like they don't care in case that person doesn't care or not interested, you see. Yeah. But I think we have a person here who has ended a situation, and I feel like like I say, there's a couple of people here with different things going on. But I feel as though this King of Cups is someone who's ready to offer that cup. Okay? But they're cautious. They're being careful what they wish for. They're exploring their feelings and emotions. This is an energy of dating. So tell me more about the High Priestess. Yeah, see, it's about emotional fulfillment. So somebody here, it's about being emotionally fulfilled, being happy, putting all their cups on the table. It takes somebody a little time to put themselves out there. No big deal. I feel that person knows, but I actually feel someone's given someone advice telling them to just open up emotionally, just do it, because it'll be too late. This Empress is going to move on. It really could be another person, and it could be good advice. You know, it doesn't have to be bad, but I definitely see somebody here, it's like somebody's trying to make a choice between two. We have someone reaching out, the other person drops the other person like a hot potato because something better comes along. So I feel like that's a side note. So watch that energy about indulging somebody, okay, where they drop hints and they want you to communicate with them and give them something. Being indulged, there you go, you see. Yeah, this is someone with an ego. So this is somebody with a little bit of ego. They're planning for success. It may not be. So it looks like something that you get a person, I feel, that's more thinking about all the ins and outs and what can happen here. Yeah, but I think we've got someone here who definitely needs to open up emotionally and put all the cups on the table, okay, if they want to have success. So it's planning for success, preparing for it. You see, this is somebody here. I feel like it's either happened with you, okay, or with another person. So it's about approaching. It's about going down this path. Yeah, see, it's a little bit of a transition. Someone's moving away to avoid a disaster. But one thing about the Empress is somebody who takes the lessons or learn and they move forward. It's someone who knows when to end something, okay, when to stop giving and reciprocating. The Empress knows when it's time to put something to rest. It's like, goodbye, I'm moving on, okay. So, but I do feel there's someone giving someone advice about not keeping someone waiting. Don't wait too long. The ship will be sailed. It'll be too late. Hurry up, okay. Plan for success. Prepare what it is that you want to say. I see dressing for success, someone trying to oppress somebody. Interesting. So yeah, there's definitely a situation where something may be over. It's you or this other person, I feel. Right? So yeah, see, yeah, it's energy of someone becoming single. Yeah. Be somebody getting a divorce too here. Somebody ending something, enjoying the fruits of their labors. It's definitely single. And it could be too, like I say, someone finding out someone is single. They've ended something. And the other person wanting to make a move before they move on and start something new. And it's possible there's already been a couple dates, quite possibly. But I'm going to tell you, no waiting, okay? The advice is never wait. If you have someone who doesn't know what they want, they're wishy-washy, they drop breadcrumbs, drop hints, you can, like I say, while you're waiting for this person to get their act together, date other people, okay? And that's what I feel is happening here. The birth of something new. Yeah, see, there it is, the birth of something new. We've got that Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, practical, very focused on their financial foundation. This is a person looking into the future. This is somebody who's single. This is also an energy of someone making sure someone is single when they drop breadcrumbs, making sure they are. Okay. But I do see somebody very independent here. Aries, this is likely yourself, focused on your money, looking into the future, taking care of yourself, feeling pretty independent here. Yeah, so there's definitely something that may have ended. So yeah, could be the end of your single life too. It's quite possible. But, it's an energy of sitting down and being practical. I see you being very practical, very wise here as well. And looking into the future, do you see yourself with this person? Okay. Or, single. So you might have a choice. You might be making a decision. Look at that. Now we have the Queen of Cups. So Empress energy, someone's mastering all the elements. So this is somebody who's definitely single, living alone, taking care of themselves, looking into the future. But I do feel it's an energy of love. You're keeping your feelings to yourself. You're not indulging. You're careful what you wish for. You're pretty comfortable where you're at. You're looking out for yourself, very independent. So yeah, there's definitely that energy. Yeah, you've got someone who's very curious here. So like I say, it's someone who offers one cup, nothing more. You may have a person here who isn't telling you something. Now, it could be somebody who comes towards you. They're actually not single, so be cautious there. Okay, but I see a period in your life that's over. It's finished, and it has to do with the lack of reciprocity. You're no longer giving, not longer indulging because you're the Empress. Okay, you've learned those lessons, so nice. Yeah, so a cycle's ending. So it's a cycle that's over. Things are shifting in your favor. You have a person here, I think, who's very curious. They're trying to figure out how to get things to go in their favor. Will it? So yeah, if you've ended something recently and you're single, you've got a person who knows. They're curious. They're trying to find out. They're shining a light on it again. So yeah, you got a few things happening around you. You might be unaware if you're focused on money, hanging at home, just keeping to yourself here. It's like you're indulging yourself, you're taking care of you. It's really a good energy. I see a lot of creative energy, money, and making plans for the future. It's like you're preparing, okay, preparing yourself here. Lovely. So I feel it's an energy where, you might have someone telling you just, don't sit around and wait, or it's yourself telling someone else, don't wait. Okay, keep looking while you're waiting. Yeah. I think there's going to be a date. I do think you got someone who's going to try to impress you. It's an energy of someone chasing you. They don't want you to get away. If they found out you've just ended something or they've ended something, here they come. Do make sure anyone who's ended something is healed. Okay, make sure they're healed before they start something new. Because you want to watch that somebody doesn't, it's that back and forth, on and off. They don't change their mind. Okay, that they change their mind. So I do see that. So there could be some advice here. Somebody might be telling you that. Yeah, I can see that energy. I can see this person, they're not 100% clear. They're going to start something. If the other person reaches out, they may change their mind, you see. And I feel like it's either already happened or it could. So, yeah. But I see you dating someone. I do see some emotional fulfillment. I do see you, being very wise, trusting your intuition. I feel like you just kind of know here. So very good energy for you. Sorry these cards are crooked. I'm telling you, everything's just all over the map here for me. So I will see you guys soon. Okay, so whatever it is you're waiting for is about to come towards you, I feel. But I feel while you're waiting, you got another person coming in. So take care. Wish you the very best, and we'll see you soon.